Morning. Okay, so it is 5 weeks and what is it, Joe? It's Tuesday today. I didn't do a video Saturday, Sunday, Monday because it was the bank holiday weekend this weekend. And, you know, although we weren't incredibly busy, we still were getting out and doing things, and to be honest, I didn't find the time to do it, so apologies. However, just to confirm, I am still on the road to recovery. I've had consistently it must be four or five ovulation test kits which have been on the high fertility. So this is either detecting some sort of higher estrogen level or maybe some sort of LH and estrogen combined, because it does pick up the pair of them on this particular one. I've not had my surge yet, which is obviously when potentially I'm going to ovulate. However, last night, throughout the day, I was finding some sort of mild cramps in sort of the lower, abdomen, and you can't confuse them. I know sometimes it's been a long time since I've had anything like that, but these are definitely not phantom ovary pains. There's something going on down there. So all night I sort of suffered with some of them quite sharp. Don't know if I mentioned, but I was going to do the extended protocol for Clomid. And I know that whoever's been watching the videos in order, I had done 5 days on the standard dose of 50 milligrams. Then I managed 3 days on the higher dose of 100 milligrams. He was meant to carry on for another 2 days, but to be honest with you, I woke up on that particular morning and I couldn't get off the toilet, too much information, and it was constant. So to be fair, I thought, right, I'm having a positive result on the tester kit, which could be obviously the Clomid working on behalf of that, or it could be influencing what the result is on that predictor test. So I thought, I've done 8 days without a doctor, without any scan to see what follicles are growing. So I thought I'm just gonna leave it at the 8 days, which is what I've done. So I haven't physically been on it since Saturday. And it was Monday night, or Monday throughout the day, and particularly Monday night, that I had the worst tummy cramps ever. Some of them were really, really sharp. I woke up this morning, it's my gym day today, or what my 1 a week allowance. And I felt good, felt fit in the gym, and I performed everything fine. But I could already sense that little, thing at the back of your mind creeping in, going, oh, you don't need to rest that much. Or just keep going. And I had to really force myself to sit there for a minute in between sets rather than getting up and doing something. And the reflection in the mirror that I saw of myself, with my arms, my belly and my hips, I was just like, oh, I don't know how much longer I can continue going on without maybe doing some sort of running or some sprints or some kind of cardio in there. I'm really finding it tough. Like I've got no problem eating the way that I'm eating. I'll comfortably eat 2,500-3,000 calories a day if it means that I can still train a little bit and just get rid of some of this tire around my belly. I still feel quite bruised to touch as well, so I'm not sure if there's maybe some fluid retention still going on there, because like around my chest, around my arms, I can see it and I can feel it. It feels bruised. If I just touch my skin like this, all around my tummy, it feels really bruised, which normally I get after having an excessive amount of drink. So at the moment, I am almost 3 days off the Clomid. I still had a high fertility test kit this morning, so that's really positive. I've still woken up and I'm still having stomach cramps now. In fact, when I was walking in the gym, I was like, there it is again. They come and going. They're not horrendous. They're not to the point where I'm doubled over or even need to take a paracetamol, so they're nothing. I'm just hoping that every day this week, potentially, I'm going to get that high or that peak fertility on that predictor test kit and know that I've ovulated. I'm not really tracking my temperature, to be honest with you, because the thermometer is just rubbish. So I'm just going to see how I feel with this. And hopefully, fingers crossed, if I get that peak it means that I've had an LH surge and fingers crossed ovulation. So let's wait and see, guys. I'll join in again tomorrow and see how I get on tonight with all these stomach cramps. I'm feeling a bit tired actually after the gym. I might have pushed it a bit too hard, but that's my issue already. Always pushing it too much. And although it's not my anorexia brain, because I'm not going to restrict any food after this, it is that compulsion that you've got to do the best when you get in there. You really, you know, I'm finding it difficult just to drop my walking lunge weight from 45 kilos down to 30. That for me, I'm like, oh, there's no point. I'm doing them anyway, because last week when I done 30 kilogram walking lunges, I couldn't walk for 3 days because I'd had almost 5 weeks out. Maybe I'll fare better this week, we'll see. Won't be doing any more training for the rest of the day. Might walk Marley in the woods. That's about it for me. So I'll be resting and I will not be doing any kind of exercise tomorrow. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.
I once felt I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence. Had to show you that I wasn't